Hi, I've come out to do a quick video on some of the plants that I planted during my video, Fall Harvesting and Planting. If you want to check it out, it'll be in the description below. And you might say, why do I care about what you started growing in the fall? I'm thinking that it might be a good idea to start learning how to garden, simply because even though we might not have famine in the land, in the United States today or next year or maybe 2 or 3 years after that, think of your children and how you can start getting them interested in learning how to plant and grow food, because it will make a difference in the future on whether you get to eat wholesome food or not. The big deal is not that there's not going to be food to eat, but what type of food. Genetically engineered, genetically modified food, food that's not going to nourish your body or give you the nutrients that's in food that you can possibly grow yourself. So that's mainly the reason why I wanted to kind of show an update of the video. It's fall here in Indiana 2024. So let me give you a quick look. I actually only came out to clean off the patio with my push broom because there are so many leaves on the patio, and that's where I do my growing. And I don't have any trees in my backyard. All these trees came from the neighbors. Thank you, neighbors. So just to give you an idea of how deep the leaves are on the patio, I'm gonna just turn the tripod around and give you a quick looky look. Look at all them leaves all over the patio. But I'm going to take care of those. I'm going to give you a quick view of the plants that are growing that I planted in that fall planting and harvesting video. So here they are. It's my lily plant. I bought it back outside after taking it in when we had a cold snap, but it's still growing. And the marigolds and the petunias are still growing. I'm going to take those to the front yard. This is the radishes, so I will get some radishes before the end of the year. These are the beets. The first batch didn't come up, but I found my seeds from Homestead Harvest, and now I'm getting some beets. I'm going to have to shore them up because they're getting leggy and not able to stand. And that's one of the mustard greens. I still have a whole big pot where I've planted sweet potatoes because they yield a lot and they will last a long time, along with the one I put in the grow bag. And this one's ready to harvest. I did succession growing on the sweet potato plants, so I'll harvest this one this week, and then in about 2 weeks I'll be able to harvest the big one. This is some more of my herbs. I have, this is the thyme and oregano. And my pepper plants, I took them in during the cold snap, and they continued to bloom and are now producing some more fruit, when I didn't expect to get anything else from my green pepper plants. And this is the other green pepper plant. It's really trying out, and look at that. 2 green peppers that are really growing well. And then there's some others. So it's still also, where is that little pepper? It's right here. Oh, there. It's really trying to continue to grow. Then I have the green beans, better known as bush beans, and they flowered, but I still do not have any green beans coming up yet. So that's how they start with the flower, then they start poking out, and actually in about 2 weeks it should produce some results. At least that's my hope. These were planted in that same pot, so I had to pick them out. I didn't want to toss them, so I put them in these small pots. This one doesn't seem to be doing anything much. It has like 2 spouts, where I can possibly get some growth, whereas this one seems to do a lot better. So I'm hoping to get some green beans from this plant as well as that one. Then I have my red hot pepper plant. It has not ripened any of the ones from the last harvest that were remaining on the plant, but there's still hope. It's still alive. I take it in every time there's a cold snap. I decided to go ahead and do a store-bought onion, and it's actually sprouting up. So maybe I'll get another onion as well as this lettuce. It's really growing well. It was very small. I had it in water and now it's in a pot. And over the last week and a half, it's growing very nicely. So please subscribe to the channel. I've been working real hard this year to bring you the best. I'm getting better. And I really want to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And I can only do it with your help. And next year and in the colder months, I'm going to be helping you get prepared for the growing season in the spring, giving you ideas and tips. I'm providing you with a sheet that you can write the information of the plants during the winter, so that when you're ready to take off in the spring, it's going to be so much easier. You're going to get so many shortcuts that I didn't know that I know now, and I'm going to pass them on to you. So thank you so much for coming to the channel. Let's finish looking at some of these vegetables and herbs that I have very nicely. This is the turnip green plant that I planted in that same video, and they are really doing well. So I like turnip greens, but more than that, I like turnips and the nutrition that you receive from turnips. This is another one of the radish plants. And this is some more turnip greens. And what impressed me most, because it started so slow growing, is my spinach. So I should be harvesting some spinach before the end of the season. And spinach, the turnip greens, the green beans, lettuce, they all grow very well in cold weather. Then I have my massive lemon balm plant that I'm going to be cutting some of it back just so it can breathe a little bit better, and go ahead and dry those out and make lemon balm tea. And I'll be also harvesting the regular white potatoes. I planted these potatoes in layers, and even though the rest of it has kind of died back and I should have harvested it at the beginning of October, but then the sprouts start coming up. So I'm not going to take a chance on the other ones rotting. I'm going to go ahead and harvest the potatoes and take what I get. So this is my fall update, just so you know that you can grow food very easily, and also teach your children. A lot of us don't have a lot of money to leave our children or our grandchildren, but one of the things we can do is leave them a skill for survival. And that's what I want to really push. I want to start everyone to start learning how to grow their own food, and the herbs, you're actually growing flavor to spice up your food. So there's no reason why you shouldn't want to start growing your own vegetables so that you can get wholesome nutritional food.